my subbies, and welcome to a new vlog. The first thing we do whenever we come back from a trip abroad is we just run straight to the big supermarket and we do a large food shop for the coming week, just because when you're away, you eat out so much that you just crave home-cooked food, and there's nothing more comforting than stocking up the fridge with things that you absolutely love. So let me show you what we got. I'm trying to be good, so I have a gluten intolerance, in case you didn't know. I shouldn't really eat gluten. I do anyway, and it makes my skin bad. So we got some gluten-free wraps. We got a sweet potato one and a multigrain one. These are really good. You wouldn't even know that they're gluten-free. I don't know how to do this. If I should show you like the exciting things first. I got some kefir live yogurt, which is amazing for your gut. This is a very healthy food shop. Health is wealth in this household, guys. Heart of palm is the most underrated vegetable ever. I got 2 of these, but I don't know where the other one is. So we have this on salads with lemon and olive oil, salt and pepper. I would highly recommend trying heart of palm if you haven't. I love how we're getting straight into this vlog with my food shop. I'm really sorry for those who don't find this exciting. You can skip this bit, I guess, but you know how Vogue do what's in my bag, like what's in my handbag? I think they need to start doing what's in my fridge or kitchen cupboard, because that for me is way more interesting than what's in my handbag. Again, gluten-free hobnobs. Bash really wants to make a banoffee pie, so he got that. Passata. We're planning on having a spag bowl this weekend. This weekend is going to be full of cooking and food so that we can just eat, eat, eat. I am going to go to my friend's house to watch a movie. However, after this food shop, I feel bad for getting a takeaway because we're going to get takeout. And knowing I have all this food in the fridge is a bit of a bummer, but it's okay because I still have the next few days to go to cook at home, so it's all good. Organic chopped tomatoes. If you can shop organic, guys, it makes all the difference on your health and even the taste. I do tell a difference. Organic brown onions, organic potatoes. Sorry, this is probably really random, but do you know what? It just makes the whole process of unpacking my food shop a lot more fun, because I really do not enjoy unpacking my food shop and putting things away. White pepper and curry powder, cardamom pods, fresh chilies, and lots of coriander and parsley. I love fresh coriander and parsley, it's my favorite. More coriander, a broccoli, cherry tomatoes, whole milk. Your girl is back drinking whole milk. I just can't do this non-dairy stuff, non-dairy milks. It's just not for me. Ginger and garlic, smooth orange juice. There's nothing worse than running out of shower gel, so I've stocked up on 3 brand new shower gels because right now we've completely run out. And I was in the shower this morning and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm literally gonna use hand soap to wash myself. So I just don't want to have to ever run out of shower gel. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got. I've got another bag full of stuff. We have some eggs. Bash loves his eggs. He eats 6 eggs in the morning. That's a whole box. So we've got 3 packs that I can actually have some. Gem lettuce, that's our favorite lettuce to eat with. I know some people love iceberg because it's really crunchy. Oh, 4 eggs, but we are a gem lettuce family. Feta cheese to all my Greeks. One of the best cheeses out there. Chicken. Bash got these beef chipolata sausages. I've never heard of a beef chipolata sausage. Avocado, loads of minced beef because we're new to eating meat and we are loving it. And our newest obsession is cooking our rice in chicken bone broth just to get the extra nutrients in, because bone broth is really good for you. And apparently in London, there's a really nasty flu going around, and my brother got it, and he texted me and he said, Sarah, keep safe because there is a nasty flu going around and you do not want to get this. So quite a healthy food shop. Frozen blueberries, frozen petit pois peas. And at the end of the food shop, Bash was so sweet that he grabbed me some flowers. And this is my favorite style of flowers. So I'm gonna put these in a vase and just make this room nice, because this is where we spend most of our time, within the kitchen and dining room area. So it's nice to just have some flowers and to feel fresh. Yeah. Can someone tell me why you have to cut the stems off on like new flowers? Is it because the bottoms get old that a freshly cut stem absorbs water better? Is that why? I'm guessing that's why. So today we're kind of just running some errands and doing admin. We have loads of deliveries that need picking up, it's crazy. And then because I'm physically just kind of tidying up, unpacking, Bash is making breakfast. He's making some fresh hand-cut chips and we're gonna have with some fried eggs, and I'm gonna see what else I can have with it. Maybe some avocado just to get some green. But yeah, this is gonna be a really hearty brunch and I can't wait. Bash is such a good little cook. I'm not gonna lie. I think a lot of my cooking skills are because of Bash. His family have so many amazing Middle Eastern recipes. That's why I cook a lot of Middle Eastern food. And that's kind of where I discovered my joy for food. And I learned so much from Bash, honestly. But he always likes to leave the cooking to me so he doesn't have to do it because he doesn't enjoy it as much as I do. Look, he knows all the techers. Patting them dry. They're gonna be delicious. Whoa, this is Bash's plate. 6 eggs, I told you guys, 6 eggs. Mine isn't as exciting because I don't like my yolk runny, but I have the chips, avocado, a fried egg with the yolk broken, and some parmesan. It was so good, it was so good. Look, Busy, quick.
Oh, hey guys.
Oh, hey, I didn't see that.
You ready?
I am ready. Hey! Hello guys, we are in the car on the way to a location to shoot this look for Alo. I create some organic content for them to use, and this look is a very wintry London look with the beanie, the jacket. It's very warm, so I'm very happy because shooting outside in the cold is really tough sometimes. I just want to talk about the film that I watched yesterday, The Substance. The Substance is probably one of the most messed up movies I've ever watched. I don't really get freaked out by gory scenes in movies, but this was another level. Demi Moore was giving birth to her younger self through her spine, and you were seeing every detail. It was just so weird. There was also one scene where she gave birth to one boob, and you just saw everything, and there were scenes of nudity. I was just like, what is going on? Whoever came up with that concept, I really wonder what is going on in your mind. I'm a little bit scarred. Bash really didn't want to watch it, so I had to find a friend to watch it with, and just by me explaining it, he just said it sounds absolutely disgusting, and it is a disgusting movie. However, it was very entertaining. Some people really hated the movie, some people loved it. I didn't mind it. I thought it was very entertaining, but we finished the movie and we were like, what was that all about? But I would recommend watching it if you're not squeamish. If you don't like blood, then do not watch The Substance. But the concept of the movie was really interesting. It was about an older woman craving to feel and look younger, and so she kind of does whatever she can to become her younger self, and decides to take this substance. So watch the trailer, just watch the trailer. I don't think the trailer shows how gory it is, and towards the end it just gets weirder and weirder and weirder. Talking about movies, we're going to go and see Gladiator #2 tomorrow. So that would be a nice little Sunday treat. I feel like we haven't been to the cinema in ages. What was the last thing we watched on the cinema?
The Channing Tatum one. Zoe Kravitz.
Oh yeah, Blink Twice?
Yeah.
Blink Twice with Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz, which was actually really good. If you haven't seen that, I would recommend watching that. Okay guys, I finished shooting my Alo content and I've just changed my outfit. So this is a Tay Park skirt, and I love this tie detailing, and it loosens and tightens the skirt. My Anne de Mula Mista boots, Tay Park leather forest green bag, and this is Bash's Cold Buxton bomber because it's freezing. And then I'm wearing my Miu Miu glasses and ALD hat, aka Amy Leon Dor, and the earrings are cos. We don't have much planned today, so we thought we'd just pop into town and go and have a look in some shops, because Bash was going through his wardrobe and he realised that he had no winter jumpers. And do you know what? I put this outfit together and I realised I don't have any jumpers either. I have this horrible crude turtleneck and I was not feeling it. It's from Marks and Spencer's, so I just need to find a chicer turtleneck and some jumpers as well. Done it again, guys. I'm filming when the washing machine is on. It just shows how much we travel and how just like all our washing accumulates, that it just feels like the washing machine is constantly on. Anyway, I am now cooking a spag bowl. If you want to see how I make a spag bowl, you can watch my last video, which is kind of a rough idea of what I eat within the week. And I just show you guys loads of like hearty and comforting meals. Sorry. Slang, spag bowl, spaghetti bolognese. When I watched that vlog over, it just gave me so much joy. So I really enjoy doing like a what I eat in a week vlog. Let me know if you guys like seeing my cooking videos. I am no professional chef, and I know that, but I feel like the food that I make is quite relatable, and it's easy for you guys to pick up and try my recipes at home. We had a great day. Bash, he went all out and got himself some nice pieces. He got 2 tops, he got shoes, and I think that's quite a successful shopping trip. But right now he is upstairs watching the football whilst I cook. And I've been looking forward to making this. I genuinely enjoy cooking. I love being in the kitchen. I've said it before, when I look at an empty chopping board, for me, it's like looking at an empty canvas. You know, for artists, that excitement, that's how I feel with cooking. It's really meditative for me, and I enjoy eating tasty food. I'm gonna throw on a podcast and get in the zone. I know I had this last week, but it was just so good last week that I had to make it again. This is definitely a staple dish now within our rotation of dishes. Let's give it a go. So good. I didn't have any fresh basil, so it's not as good as it usually is. Bash it.
I think it's the best one yet.
You think it's the best one yet? No. It is delicious. I can taste that it has no basil infusion. But I did try to buy basil from the supermarket, but they had sold out. Your girl finally washed her hair. We're just getting ready for the gym. And I'm sorry I didn't vlog much last night. I didn't feel too well after my spag bowl. I really started overheating and I just wanted to sit on the sofa. And me and Bash just had an evening talking. We have this new thing where we don't want to watch a movie or watch TV every single night. So sometimes we just sit there and talk. It sounds so lame, but it's so nice. Because I don't know, I feel like in the evenings, we as humans feel like we need to watch something. We need to kind of just wind down and sit in front of a screen, watch a series, watch a movie, but no. Spend quality time with your partner, catch up and talk. Yeah, I feel like we always felt obliged to watch TV in the evenings. And I don't know why that is. I don't know if you guys feel like that. You kind of come back from work and you just want to, it's probably something you want to do. You just want to eat dinner, sit down on the sofa and watch TV, but spending quality time with Bash is very nice. I'm sorry it's so dark, but it is dark in the mornings now. It's 7 a.m. and it's just starting to get light outside. I am wearing to the gym my Alo Yoga sports bra. I love this grey. And then I'm not wearing any workout leggings for a change because my bum is starting to get spotty, and I feel like with synthetic materials, it's not good for your skin. So the sweat kind of builds up and creates spots on my bum. So I'm wearing some cotton trousers, which are also Alo, and they are so comfortable. And then Alo white runners. What are you, Bash, what are you wearing to the gym?
No.
It's too early. UVU. His hoodie is from a sportswear brand called UVU. It's such a beautiful day in London for a change, so we're gonna go and drive to Hampstead Heath and go for a lovely walk before the cinema because we must take advantage. Like, I'm blinded by the sun right now, it's that sunny, and the skies are so blue, so yeah, we're gonna take advantage of this lovely weather. Are you ready? I'm waiting for you, babe. I'm dressed very cozy. I'm in my Joe Brown joggers, my Nike V2Ks, Joe Brown long sleeve, and a Cole Buxton puffer jacket. I'm so excited to go into nature. Yeah. So there's a point on a place called Kite Hill, or you can also call it Parliament Hill, but I've always called it Kite Hill since kid. But officially it is Parliament Hill, where you see the landscape view of London. Our walk was amazing, and I was going to go to Redemption, my favourite coffee shop. However, the line was out the door, and I was like, nope, I'm not waiting in this because I've got a movie to go and watch. So we're on our way to go and watch the Gladiator. This has been the most perfect Sunday so far. Gym, had a good hearty breakfast, a walk on the Heath, and now going to the cinema. I feel like we've managed to do so much, and it's just turned 1 p.m. That's a lot before 1 p.m. I'm really proud of us.
I'm so proud of myself. Are you getting popcorn?
Am I getting popcorn? I don't know if I feel like having popcorn. Are you getting popcorn?
Yeah, for sure. Large, salted, and a Coca-Cola large.
A large Coca-Cola and a large popcorn. Ooh. That's naughty, Bash.
I think, yeah, it is.
That's naughty.
Maybe I shouldn't, I don't know.
But I guess you can't go to the You can't go to the popcorn without having cinema. You can't go to the cinema without having popcorn, right?
Yeah, it would seem. I'm definitely getting popcorn. Maybe I don't get a Coke, but like, I feel like the Coke washes it down quite well.
We've really got into these coconut waters. So Bash had a big one.
One of these a day.
And I had a small one. And Bash drinks them like they're bottles of normal water.
They need to sponsor.
They do need to sponsor you. And me, because I do enjoy them. They're 100% organic raw coconut. They're just as good as coconut water that has come out of a coconut fresh. But we can't get that because we're in London. But when we're in Thailand, we're going to be drinking our coconuts every day. I just got home from the cinema. Gladiator 2 is so good. Honestly, guys, if you are like in two minds about seeing it, I would highly recommend going to see it. But it's definitely a movie where you need to watch the first one to understand what on earth is going on in the second one. And luckily, I have seen the first Gladiator. And I thought that this storyline was just as good. Bash, finds this movie very iconic, and he's watched it a few times and he was like, no, Sarah, this Gladiator is not as good as the first one. But me being naive and little old me, I'm just like, I love this one. Everyone's obsessed though with Paul Mescal, who plays the main character. I don't think he's like that like incredible. I'm not obsessed with him. I think the actor from the first Gladiator plays a gladiator really, 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 but I don't get the hype. But he was really good. But I'm just like, there's so much hype around him. I'm like, what is this hype? But generally the cast was really good, and the way it was filmed so beautifully, and the woman who plays the main character's wife at the beginning is so beautiful, and I was just like a little bit obsessed that after the movie I went and Googled to see who she was, and then I stalked her Instagram. So now I'm home. I was going to see my family, but I've got so much work to do, like admin bits. So I'm going to get some stuff done. And then tonight we're going to go for dinner. We're going to go to the Ambassadors Club. If you've been to Gymkhana, which is like a Michelin star Indian restaurant here in London, it's incredible. They've just opened a sister restaurant called Ambassadors Club. And we've been once before, and the food is incredible. Just as good as Gymkhana, so we're going there tonight with some friends, and I'm so excited. Bash walked in with his top off again.
I've just had a shower.
Christmas is coming.
What on earth has happened there? What have you done?
So this happened this morning. I need my mind. Bash got this new frother so that we can mix our collagen and our creatine in with our coffees. And I used it, and then this happened.
Your mug was full to the brim, right?
And you know what? On top of this, my mushroom mug cracked, and I can't use it. And so originally I put my coffee in this, your favorite mushroom mug, guys, and look, it's cracked. So when I put the coffee in, it started leaking, just like all out. So I'm like, great. That's the end of this. Goodbye, mushroom mug. Oh, it's such a sad day. Like, I'm not meant to have a coffee. See? It just goes a bit crazy, no?
No, but look, you obviously filled your mug way too high.
I obviously filled my mug way too high, and then use... See, it's happening to you.
No, but you gotta just like hold it right.
Look, guys.
Yeah, but look.
Look.
Yeah, give them a buzz.
You have spilled.
Yeah, because I... Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, but this is lethal. I'm never using that again. This is just the worst morning ever.
Wow.
As if this morning could get any weirder, it's just started snowing outside. Guys, what the hell? I don't know what date this vlog is going to come out, but right now it's not even December yet. And I don't think I've ever seen snow in November in London. Ever. Oh my God, it's just getting heavier and heavier. Such a weird start to my morning. Honestly, I've never had... Well, I have had weird mornings, but not like that one where so many strange things happened. My coffee just like going out of control, spilling it everywhere, and then it starts snowing. What? And I felt a little bit weird the last 2 days. I don't know, I just didn't feel very talkative, and it all just kind of escalated this morning. But you know what? I actually feel quite good. After this has all happened, it's like, okay, now nothing can go bad or wrong for the rest of the day. That's how I see it. I have quite a busy day today. We're going to be shooting from home. Thank God that we're not shooting outside because it's snowing. And when there's snow in the UK, everything is on hold. Like everything comes to standstill. The transport stops working. Traffic just gets so crazy because people are being so careful on the roads, which are understandable, but London just freezes, literally. So yeah, shooting from home. We're gonna make dinner tonight. We're gonna make something called a chicken kabsa, which we were told about by our driver in Saudi. He was like, you have to try it. So we tried it in the hotel and it was really good. So I was like, okay, if it's good in the hotel, a homemade one is gonna be way better. So I'm gonna attempt to make it for the first time, which I'm really excited about. So I'll show you guys later. But yeah, we're working from home. I'm just gonna kind of get the house together because it's a complete mess. It's so hard because we work from home. Our home is our office. So we've got so many pickups from projects that we've been shooting. So clothes that we've loaned for shoots, that's just piling up. So the house is a mess. And when the house is a mess, my mind is a mess and I feel really unsettled. I think maybe that's why I felt a little bit weird. The last few days, I haven't felt completely myself. But honestly, that's how much mess affects me. I'll show you guys what I mean by we've got loads of pickups and how it's just piling up. Like this is the hallway. Let me show you. Let me show you. Like all of this here is waiting to be picked up. And every time I walk in the hallway, that's the first thing I see. I come home, that's the first thing I see. So it just makes me feel unsettled. And then on top of that, all of this needs to get picked up. Okay, the suitcases, those belong upstairs. But they're not upstairs at the moment because our spare bedroom upstairs is full of crap. Okay, do I want to show you my spare bedroom? No, not really, because it's very embarrassing. So I'm going to leave that out, but there's no space for our suitcases to go and they usually belong in the second bedroom. So I just feel very cluttered. And I think the reality is that we're probably outgrowing this flat. I remember last year I was kind of going through my New Year's resolution and things that I wanted to achieve by this year, and one of the things was to buy a house, and that hasn't happened. However, maybe that can happen next year, but the economy at the moment is just so bad, we held off. But hopefully things improve because we do need to move. It is a bit crazy. And when you work from home, it's a really weird feeling because you're like, you get a bit stressed from work and work is at home. There's no kind of, how do I explain it? There's no separation. Most people go from work, they go home and then they can relax and breathe. But with us, it's like, okay, we're at home, we work from home, where can we go to escape? Which is why we do things like go to the Peak District for a few days, we go to Bash's parents for a few days. So that's actually an escape for us. But when things are piled up on top of one another, all the loaning, all the gifting, it is a bit much and it is hard to kind of surround yourself with boxes and parcels and deliveries coming in and out, couriers coming to your door, picking up, dropping off. It is like, whew. So that's just something we have to deal with as content creators. And I sound like I'm complaining. I'm actually very grateful. This is what I wanted. I remember 3 years ago, I was like, I want that hectic lifestyle. I want to feel overwhelmed because that means work is going really well. But then when it comes to it, you're like, help. But I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. What am I talking about? But, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, how are you guys? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for all of your lovely comments. I can't believe I got to 8K subbies. I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm just really enjoying this YouTube journey with you guys and it's much appreciated. Okay, I'm going to get back to tidying up the house, setting up for the shoot later, and then I'm also going to go and get my nails done because they're in desperate need of a new manicure. It's not even 12 noon and I've changed my looks 3 times today. I don't know, because I keep getting hot and cold. I headed out to get my nails done, so I wanted to wear something weather appropriate because guys, it's freezing outside. But my nails are looking good. I got OPI, put it into neutral. I think that's officially my favorite shade because every time I get it, it makes me happy. And it brings me joy, and I never look at my nails and I never question whether I should have got another colour. I'm always so happy. It's very, very natural. It almost looks like you're not wearing nail varnish. I wasn't feeling too well. My stomach didn't react well to Indian yesterday. I don't know why. Because lately, every time I have something with loads and loads of flavouring and spices, my stomach just is kind of upset the next day. So I bought myself a soup to have, a courgette, lemon and mint soup. I just wanted something simple, not spicy, kind of plain and just easy to make. So I'm just gonna empty that into the pot. Heat it up and serve. Bash is making himself beef with air fried potatoes and egg. A very gym breakfast, Bash. We just started shooting this project for Cos, and I'm going to show you guys our little makeshift studio. So this is like the backdrop. And then here so the whole idea is it's like Christmas, so we're wrapping presents, Bash is setting up the camera. And this room's a mess. And it's not helping with my untidy mind. But what we do have are some cinnamon rolls, which were gifted to us by Road. So after we shoot, we're going to treat ourselves to these. Okay, so the initial plan was to make this chicken kabsa, which is a traditional Saudi dish. However, after a long day of, oh my goodness, it was such a long day of shooting, then packing up the shoot, tidying up the room, tidying up the house, and then cooking. It was just too much for me to do. So I kind of just used my marinated chicken and I threw it in with rice and kind of treated it like a biryani. And I just layered the onions that I fried with the chicken and the rice, and I've just put it all into one pot. And I didn't do the traditional spices that would usually be used in a chicken kabsa, just because I just wanted this to be done quick. We're starving, so this is not a traditional dish. This is my mashup of chicken and rice, basically. But it's still gonna be delicious. I also made a salad. This is gem heart lettuce, palm of heart and avocado with some coriander sprinkled on top. I love having greens with my dinner. I feel like it's a very important thing to have, just to have balance, whether it's a salad or vegetables. And now I'm going to serve my rice. Oh, I think the rice overcooked a little bit. Or is it not done?
What do you mean?
Do you see it's looking a bit mushy? It is what it is. We need to eat. Okay? There you go.
Are we eating with our hands?
You can eat with your hands, Bash. You can eat however you like. Oh, God. I'm always happy to cook as long as you wash up. But Bash, look around. Look at all the washing up.
I did it all already. I was so quick.
I'm going to serve some salad with it. Okay, let's give it a go then, shall we? I'm going to try it with the salad. Really good, actually. Do you know what? I've really been feeling like having some plain food. And this is definitely not plain, but the fact that I didn't do the traditional spices for a chicken kabsa, it's a little bit lighter. Bash just did this thing where he stared at me straight in the eye and he opened his mouth so I could see all his chewed up food. I wish I could have filmed that. You are nasty, Bash. Mwahaha. The trick to the dish I just made is to have exactly as much water or chicken stock or broth as you have rice. And you start till the water is boiling and then you turn it right down, proper, like down, down, down. Bash and I have got into this routine of watching YouTube in the evenings, and we watch this guy called Outdoor Boys, and it's a dad with his 3 kids, and he goes and he like lives out in the wild. He goes hiking, does all this like fun outdoor stuff. And we're now watching one where he is renovating like a cabin in the woods. So that's our entertainment for tonight. Okay, so good morning, my friends. Good morning, subbies. We are just doing some work. I have a shoot today for Jimmy Choo, so I'll be shooting some of their festive season footwear and bags, which is very exciting. I've always been such a fan of Jimmy Choo, so I feel so privileged to be able to shoot their new collections every time there's a new season. We have rented a shoot location house, which I didn't show you, but we went to recce yesterday. Recce means you go and have a look at the house to see if it's appropriate for what you want. And the reason we went to recce it literally yesterday, and this was all so last minute, was because we were originally going to shoot in a hotel room, but then we really did some research into this hotel room we wanted, and it was too small, so we were like, crap, what are we going to do? So luckily we have the shoot location website which we use, and they helped us out last minute. For any content creators, Love Locations is a great website for finding locations anywhere in the UK, and we found somewhere really like perfect for what we wanted to achieve, and it's kind of close to our house, so we were like, oh, perfect. So luckily the owner of the house was like, yeah, you can shoot tomorrow. And it just felt like it was all meant to be. So we're going there. I'm just putting together mood boards of like poses that will inspire me, shots that will inspire Bash. So yeah, I'm doing that. And then we have our big Dior shoot on Friday, which I have been waiting to do for so long, and it's going to be epic. You guys will not be disappointed. But I woke up with my whole back and my neck inflamed, and then I know this feeling. I know exactly why I get this problem. It's because I get stressed, and all the stress kind of builds up in my back and my neck. And I used my Shakti mat. For those who don't know, it's like a mat with spikes, and it's kind of like a form of acupuncture, except it doesn't go inside you properly. And it did relieve some pain, but I'm still in pain. So I'm taking this morning easy to kind of try and relieve some stress. So I'm just doing some work on the laptop and my iPad. I am loving my new iPad, by the way. I'm so happy that I have it. And then I gave my old iPad to my mum, and then my mum was so happy with my old iPad because we reset the factory settings, so hopefully it's running a bit faster. Anyway, I'm going to get back to finding some inspo. I'll show you the inspo that I found already, actually. So this is my board for the Jimmy Choo shoot. I really like this kind of split screen image. I think that's really cool. And then I have a black skirt exactly like this. So this has given me inspiration for styling. I love this pose. I think that's so cute. And then this is kind of like the tones of the house that we're going to be shooting in with the burnt orange. Yeah, and then like another angle for Bash to shoot from like bag upwards. Cool pose. Honestly, Pinterest is amazing. I'm so proud of my omelette. I'm gonna top it up with some Parmesan. I couldn't really do anything fancy with my breakfast this morning because we need to leave in exactly like 20 minutes, so I didn't have any time at all. So it's the plainest omelette you will ever know. But I guess the Parmesan is quite exciting. I'll add some salt and pepper, and I've just got to get this down me so that we can go off and shoot. And then hopefully we can go to the gym later today. We did quite a bit of work this morning, so didn't have any time for the gym. And I can feel myself getting a little bit run down and stressed, so the gym is the perfect way to like relieve tension. I'll do loads of stretching. So yeah, really hope we have time for that. A little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. I am a huge fan. I just love this stuff. I could drink it. But when I can, I do take a shot of olive oil when I'm cooking. But right now, I'm not going to do that because I don't feel like it. There's so many health benefits to shotting olive oil. It's great for your heart. It's great for inflammation. So I actually really should do that. I'm going to take a shot now. How cute are our little shot glasses? They're very rustic. Where did you get these shot glasses from, Bash?
My dad.
Oh, so they're like mid-century, old school. Ooh, that shot is good. Not too peppery. It really trickles down your throat smoothly. The shoot went really well, and it was so quick. We were in and out within an hour and a half, and that is how I like to shoot. Just get the job done. Perfect. This is how the content looks. I'm very proud of this. This was all shot on film on a G2, for those who are wondering. And then my neck and shoulder issue was getting even more inflamed, so I went and got a massage at a Thai massage parlor. And it was really good and relaxing. I left feeling all drowsy and like that. And now I just warmed up some food. I have warmed up the leftover rice we made yesterday, dal that we had at the Indian restaurant the other day. Then I made a little tomato, lettuce and onion salad. And I'm eating at like 3 p.m. It's probably a bit of a weird time to be having lunch, considering we usually have dinner around 5:30, 6 if we can. So this is just a little bit early. But if I get hungry, I can just warm up some more rice when we get back from the Ralph Lauren event this evening. Guys, it has been non-stop. We have, is the event in store? We have an in-store event with Ralph Lauren. But you know what? I'm not really big on in-store events. However, Ralph Lauren's store is another level. It's like going home. It's got such a cozy, homely feel. It's big. There's a really nice cafe, Ralph's Cafe in there. So I think it's a really good location to have an event. So I'm excited for that. There's something about tomatoes and onions in salads together. I just think that combination is so good. Is it a very Spanish thing to have onion in your tomato salad? I feel like it's a very...
Tomato and onion salad.
I'm thoroughly... Oh, leftovers are the best because it means that you get delicious food and it requires no proper cooking. It just requires warming up. I don't warm my food up in a microwave, by the way, guys. I always use a hob. I just think microwaves kind of subtract the taste, and then I find myself adding loads and loads of salt. There's the heat from the hob just warms it up a lot nicer, I personally think. I just finished getting dressed for this Ralph event we have in store today in London, and this is what I'm wearing. The whole outfit is Ralph. And how cute is this suede bag? I am obsessed. And it's very in the theme of what's trending at the moment, the kind of espresso color. But then I did have to style these with my Valentino loafers because I don't have any Ralph loafers and they forgot to give me shoes. But how cute. And with the turtleneck, it was like such a cozy vibe. So I decided to style it with my Miu Miu glasses. And also, I've got some work to do on my phone when I get in the car, and I've been on screen all day that these blue tint glasses are a lifesaver. So basically it protects you from the blue light that comes off your phone, which can ruin your eyes. Okay, we just got to the event and we've entered a raffle. So fingers crossed we win, because I never win anything. Okay, I'm lining up to get a photo of Santa.